As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineup, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You can tell how much MP cares about these rivalries. He has been absolutely on fire when the games matter the most, and how important it is to him to win these games. It's about pride, not just for him, but for his entire team as well.
Now, New York starting five. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Now here's Wagner. 23 points his last outing. The 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Zubac's dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. Walker pulls down the board. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP looking around. And here's Siakam for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's MP. After the basket by New York on the other end. 4-3. No luck on that one.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Hart from long range. Indiana with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Wagner. Again, Indiana.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Siakam outside. Buries it from 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Anunoby. Still no points. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. In transition, here they come! And it's Wagner missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Anunoby, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Brunson passes to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 4. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. That's good from Siakam on the assist by MP. Wagner's got 3 assists tonight.
Stretching his range, Pascal Siakam. Long distance score there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
I hear that music. Here they come. Your Pacers High School.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Mitchell Rob. Timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pascal Siakam out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Count that one. Wagner's got 8.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
On the wing, MP. Brunson defending. Siakam for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Knicks trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Well, they hit a 3 at the other end, that's right. And Brunson decides, I'm giving it right back to him. Bang!
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hits a 3-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Outside McBride. And it's all from 3-point range.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Nails it from 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
McBride passes to Towns. 1:19 left in the first half. Anunoby can't get it to go. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back over to you, B.A.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
And here's MP from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's powered home by Towns.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And up.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You look at New York.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And New York has possession after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Year to year, Karl-Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Here's Brunson after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Spins. Brunson gets it done.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Wagner outside. Zubac with a screen on Brunson. Again, Indiana.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Knicks trail by 15. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
It's obvious Anunoby has put a ton of work into his game. Now that catch and shoot Jay is a real weapon.
MP no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Back to Hart. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Brunson outside. Indiana with a rebound. A deep 3 from MP. Towns with a rebound.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Here's Hart. Doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Walker. Wagner up top. Brunson defending. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. It's Hart on the wing. 3-pointer, Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Siakam against Hart. Lets the three fly. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Hart. Towns has got 19 points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
MP shot is off.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with 23 points and he knocked down some trays last game. A great sign for his team. It was a fantastic game for him. He found multiple ways to chip in, and you know he wants to repeat that tonight, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant. Substitution here for Indiana. Zubac, he's checked in for Huff. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Walker, he's checked in for Nembhard. And MP subbed in for McConnell. And a switch here also for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for McBride. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Zubac in at the center position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Brunson outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. And New York has possession. Trailing by 10.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
MP, not that time.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Hard outside. Rises up. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wagner. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Powering through the defense and finishing. Zubac, he's a man with great strength.
Brunson fires. Yes, sir. From 13 feet.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, it misses.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And he drives in. Towns up top. Here's Anunoby from deep. It's money from deep.
Anunoby, oh, gee, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
Zubac with a screen on Brunson. MP outside. Now Zubac. Wagner outside. Shoots a 3. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Here's Zubac. Wagner outside. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Flushes it down with both hands.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 10. It's a 10-point game. Brunson. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Wagner outside. Outside Zubac. Here's Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Brunson, and they call it.
Pascal Siakam, second personal foul. Third team foul.
A lot of coaches are thankful for the challenge rule being in place, thinking of all the technical fouls that may have saved them from.
To review the play.
The previous play is under review.
That's for a review.
You know, the league did it right, Grant. They didn't rush a system into use. That's going to cause confusion. They rolled it out in the G League.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Make some noise.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Misses the three. So it's the Pacers now. At one point, they led by 16.
Players holding on a violation. Knicks ball. Substitution on the court.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Now over to Dominic Hamel.
A win is a win, but you guys looked a little out of sync tonight. Sure, I'm encouraged by nights like this. Over to you, B.A.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.